Hello, hello, hello. Are we here? Hello, everybody. It looks like we are live. We are going to be playing. Oh, there's my 2K background there that I made. We're going to be playing TEW IX. Back to our ECW. We're already off to a great start of saying the right things. We are here playing TNA, which we had started in our previous live stream. But right now we are at the Rumble. This is going to be TNA's version of the Royal Rumble. It's going to be replacing the Car Shark Gauntlet that's outbound for glory. I just feel like we need to make it a bigger deal. The Royal Rumble is a big deal, and I feel like the Car Shark Gauntlet isn't really taken that seriously. So this is how we're going to handle that. We're going to basically we're not scrapping it. We're just renaming it basically and giving it its own show. So let's go ahead and get the party started here. So we're going to start off with Santino Marella opens the show, and he's got Joe Hendry out there with him, and he's telling Joe Hendry and announcing to the crowd that Frankie Kazarian has to cash in his Call Your Shot Gauntlet opportunity tonight here at the Rumble pay-per-view. He has to cash in, or he loses it forever, and it's now transferred over to the winner of tonight's Rumble. So we have that to kind of look out for, because obviously Joe Hendry does have his match tonight alongside Nick Nemeth against Jake Hager and Tom Pestock. Let's go ahead and get started. Our first match here is a tag team match between the Hardys and the Motor City Machine Guns. A little taste of what's to come, maybe. Motor City Machine Guns, obviously from WWE, but they're also former TNA Tag Team Champions. But this match didn't do so high. It got a wrestling rating of 53, crowd rating of 44, 7 rating of 57. I don't really plan on using the Hardys too much, and it's nothing against the Hardys. It's just in the game, they're going to hurt me, unfortunately. I'll probably keep them around and try to do some personality roles with them. But we're going to give them a little bit of a run, so don't worry too much right now, because right now they're still the champions. They beat them under the same Machine Guns, and it is all good and dandy. But Matt got a 46, where Jeff Hardy got a 52. Alex Shelley got a 60, and then Chris Sabin got a 53. It looks like everyone actually did pretty okay, except for Matt, who was penalized due to being in extremely poor form. All right. And we have the Wrestling Gods, Inc. defeat Nick Nemeth and Joe Hendry due to Frankie Kazarian trying to cash in his Call Your Shot Gauntlet contract, but ultimately failing. So it's still here on the table. And yeah, so that they lost this match, unfortunately, but giving the Wrestling Gods, Inc. some much needed momentum here. Joe Hendry got a 57 performance. Nick Nemeth got a 54. Jake Hager with a 48. And Tom Pestock with a 55. A lot better than I expected, but I'm glad. I got big plans for Tom Pestock, so. And looks like Joe Hendry is obviously benefiting from this still. It's got a wrestling rating of 54, crowd rating of 48, and a segment rating of 59. Then afterwards, we have a match between Trish Stratus, where she defeats Rhea Ripley. It's got a 64 wrestling rating, a 72 crowd rating, and a 55 segment rating. Trish with a 54 performance, Rhea with a 74 performance. Obviously, Rhea was going to do better, but Rhea doesn't go here, so I wanted to help get Trish over a little bit. And also a little bit of spoilers. The politicking was ridiculous. So there was a lot of people that did not want to lose in the Rumble. So like Jeff Hardy didn't want to lose. That's why there was the tag team match. And I even took the Machine Guns out of the Rumble. They were supposed to be in the Rumble because I thought it'd be a fun match. So they were and there's no way I was making Jeff Hardy win the Rumble. And then also same with Rhea Ripley and a couple others you'll see, and it'll make sense when you see them. But it's whatever. I think overall it'd do good for the show. I mean, the crowd loved this match. Didn't perform super well, but they loved it. Anyways, and yeah, it's already very clear who were two people that I could not convince to lose in the Rumble. So here at a TNA show in 2025, we have Cody Rhodes defeating CM Punk with a wrestling rating of 79, crowd rating of 85, and a 7 rating of 73. Cody Rhodes with a performance of 81, CM Punk with 76. I wanted both of them to be in the Rumble, but obviously I didn't want them to win. And I wasn't really thinking that they were going to refuse it. So I could not convince them. So we got a banger match out of it. So that, I guess it's not terrible. It's just kind of weird, but well. Okay. So Frankie Kazarian cashes in his shot once again, and this time it's successful. So this time he has a match against Joe Hendry for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Joe Hendry defeats him, making his second defense of the World Championship. It's got a wrestling rating of 51, crowd rating of 44, 7 rating of 56. I wasn't expecting it to do too great, but I kind of had to get this opportunity off Frankie Kazarian, and I didn't want to waste it. So he now has cashed in, but sadly he has lost. He had a performance of 48. Joe Hendry with a performance of 54. He was off his game, probably because this was the second match of the night, so I can't be too upset about that. All right, and it is the Rumble. So it's had a wrestling rating of 46, crowd rating of 36, 7 rating of 60. Said they didn't like it, but anyways, it is what it is. Whatever. So I'm going to list off all the names that were in this. Ace Austin, AJ Francis, Alex Hammerstone, Alex Shelley, Ash by Elegance, Brian Myers. All right, I'm out of breath, guys. I don't know why already. Chris Sabin, Danny Luna, Cody Deaner, and me making a cameo. Eddie Edwards, Eric Young, Frankie Kazarian, Jake Hager, Jake Something, JDC, Jordan Grace, Josh Alexander, Kevin Knight, Laredo Kid, Lee Young Lee, Leon Slater, Masha Sanovich, Matt Cardona, Mike Bailey, Mike Santana, Moose, Mustafa Ali, Myron Reed, Naomi, Nick Nemeth, Dixon Newell, Sammy Callahan, Seth Rollins, Steve Macklin, Tom Pestuck, Tommy Dreamer, Trey Miguel, not Macklin, what the hell? Trish Stratus, and Zachary Wentz. And out of all those people, Ace Austin won the Rumble. He's now the first in name TNA Rumble winner. And then, I wanted Moose had a dominant performance. I don't think it says in here, but Moose had a dominant performance. And then I believe, I also lied because Chris Sabin is in the Rumble and Alex Shelley is too. So my bad. I guess they did double duty here as well. But where? I guess I can look the booking details. I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Tom Pestuck also was dominated as well. Moose and Tom Pestuck. And then also some fun additions to the commentary team for this. We had Tom Hannafin and Michael Cole were the commentators the whole show, along with Matthew Renwald. I think that's how you say his name. And then during the Rumble, we had CM Punk also here as well. A little bit of a fun additions here for the Royal Rumble. But that is the show, and no, it's not. No, it's not. We at the end of the Rumble, Joe Hendry comes out and raises his hand. Obviously, this means that Ace Austin now has a shot at Joe Hendry's TNA World Championship, and I think it's going to be for the next pay-per-view I don't think we're going to do it like a Money in the Bank situation because I think I'm probably just going to do that as well. We're basically just going to copy WWE. But let's go ahead. Let's give Ace Austin a hug. Let's treat him well. Who else did a great job? Let's give some praise to Frankie Kazarian. He showed up, and then Trish Stratus as well. Austin's pleased, Frankie is pleased, and Trish is pleased as well. We made some money. I don't think we've made money yet this time, so this is a good thing. We gained popularity. We're doing things. We're making some progress. I think this is our first show that we've made money on, so. So yeah, that's the Rumble. I wanted to do it, book it ahead of time. First of all, to get some momentum and get me, ready into the show. But also, it was nice to have the surprises in there, even though it wasn't really big surprises, I guess. But I thought it was fun. Yeah, we're gonna keep going. Obviously, here's all these people that are gone from TNA now. They were just here for that one time. We got okay numbers. I'm not too upset about it. Hopefully one day we'll be selling out arenas here. So the next show is No Surrender. Let's see. Yeah, I think No Surrender will work. So whoever wins the Rumble will get a shot at No Surrender. Maybe if I waited a little bit, I could have done it at like Slammiversary, but it's all right. No Surrender is fine too. But let's keep going here. Try to get into our first show post Rumble. I'm a little worried my game's gonna load slower in between because of the problems I've been having. I haven't really fixed them. I just got my computer working again. It's just running slow. It's had it for a few years, so. I forgot to get music. I can get some music playing. My rip-off AI music. Everyone's having a great day here. This is the fun part of the streams now, is going through the loading screens, waiting to actually, play the game. So obviously now the title picture is very clogged. Frankie Kazarian is probably on his way out of the title picture just because he lost his opportunity. But we have Nick Nemeth still, who wants his rematch. And then we have Tom Pestock and Jake Hager. So it's a little bit clogged at the moment. These are our top performers here, and this is pretty much what I expected. Before we get into it, I want to look at contracts because I don't think I did this in the last episode. Because we have some high contracts. And I think I want to get these sorted out because they're just too much. And I think I said I was going to do it in between episodes, didn't I? And I didn't do it. Oh, God. I'm going to do a couple. So, like, Mike Santana, I saw needed to be done. And then let's do Moose. Even, like, Jordan, I think we can get away with it. If Because unless WWE tries to sign her away, we're gonna be okay. And if WWE tries to sign her away, we're not gonna be able to get her. So I feel like there's no reason to keep her on a big contract. And if she's happy with it, then yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. We just need the money to make the best show possible. So really, we could even do that with Joe, honestly. And then, what is his? I didn't even check. He's 1,000, so he's a little bit more, but Jeff. Did I give Jake? What kind of contract did I give Jake Hager? He's a handshake. Same with Tom. Yeah. Okay. So who else is spending my money here? Nick Nemeth. We'll do Nick Nemeth and Mike Bailey, and then we'll move on. I think this is essential so we can make a lot more money. Okay. So that's fine. That's helping a little bit. Because, like, if we do them on per appearance contracts, that money that they're making is not as much as they would be making if I paid them monthly. So wants to hang out backstage? Yeah, sure. No, I don't really want to use you. Oh, great. I'm glad I strengthened the relationship between Jeff and Matt Hardy. I didn't mean to click that, honestly, but okay. So this is yeah. So let's just auto book her. Oh, I want to also go back and change this not to intergender anymore. So let's do, I think, small. I just did intergender for the Rumble. Well, that really made things suck, didn't they? Sometimes I'm like, why does it do such a bad job with booking matches? JDC can win that. And then Rosemary will win this one. Laredo Kid. Angels can win. I really don't care if either of them win. All right. 46, 50, 36, 47, 26, 42, 64. John Layfield is influencing Casey Navarro. What? John Layfield and Jake Hager had a problem backstage. Okay. So let's get this title situated here. The world title scenario. So let's actually remove Frankie. I'm just also going to name this world title because there's too many people. I don't want to just keep adding names. So that means we have Ace Austin, Joe Hendry, Nick, and Tom Pestock. Nick, Tom Pestock, and then John Layfield is with Tom Pestock. So let's see. Ace celebrates Joe warns him about match. Tom, John, and Nick are salty. This is basically summing up, but it's like, Ace Austin is out there, celebrating, and then Joe Hendry comes out and congratulates him, but warns him, about what the match is going to happen, And then Nick wants his rematch, and then Tom Pestock and John Layfield comes down and bees all threatening. Tom says that he's still going to be champion, all that kind of stuff. And that's going to open the show. We'll do that 10 minutes because there's a lot of going on. Okay. And then, any matches I want to do today? I mean, I have to do some matches, but I guess let's go down the line. So this is for the Knockouts Tag Team Championships. I don't really care about them. It's the sad part. That's right. I had Mercedes and Nixon defeat by Elegance. So let's make them a team. Did I already do that? I don't think I did. Mercedes Martinez and then Nixon Noel. Let's give them another match too. Let's have them. And they're recognizable and well known, so let's have them go up against. Let's do Megan Bain and Lee Ying Lee. I just having them trying to get some tag teams here built. And right now, I'm thinking about building up Nixon and Mercedes to, win the tag team titles. So as of now, we'll see how things go down the line. So let's add Mercedes and Nixon. And then let's put Spitfire will be at ringside. Jody Threat and Danny Luna will be at ringside. It's going to be short because I don't think the crowd's really going to like it too much. So I don't want to overdo it. And then we got Moose versus Ace Austin was the original storyline, but I want to have it Mike Bailey. Which, yeah, as of now, I don't think Mike Bailey has challenged for it yet, has gotten introduced to it. So if he has, I apologize. I'm going to do it again. We'll have Moose. Who else from the system should I have out here? I'll do Alicia. And JDC. We'll have Mike. Says he's back in TNA and wants his title back. I don't think I have the rest of the system doing anything. Let's have the system, the remaining members of the system have their match. What is their match going to be? I don't know. Could be Young and Macklin. This is before Eric Young's turn. And I don't think I'm going to do their turn. This is what I'll do. So actually I scrapped that. I'm gonna have Young and Macklin face the Northern Armory. Which I'll change them to be Northern Armory. And I'm gonna have Josh Alexander help them win it. Oh no, wrong person. So he's gonna attack one of them. And then, do I have a storyline with this going? I don't. I have Josh and Mike Santana. So let's add Eric Young, Steve Macklin in here. And then let's add their dang names. I'll never get these guys' names memorized. What's their names? Judas Icarus and Travis Williams. Judas Icarus. Travis Williams. So then we're going to have help Young and Macklin win the match against the Northern Armory, which I'll change their name to be Northern Armory. And as of now, Alexander's still with the Northern Armory, but it's kind of unclear what's going on because everyone's kind of confused about what Josh Alexander's doing. So then after that match, Josh tries talking to Macklin, but gets shoved aside and then argues with Young. So Eric Young's trying to hear Josh Alexander out. Macklin wants absolutely nothing to do with Josh Alexander. Okay. Where did I go? There it is. They actually have way too many segments, but that doesn't happen often. Storytelling today. Let's see. Let's have... So this is going to sound awful. I don't really have a lot of plans for Matt Cardona in this current save. So I think I'm going to have him lose to somebody. I want to get someone else over. Honestly, Jonathan Gresham might be a good idea. Or even Mike Bailey. Yeah, because I know if I get Jonathan Gresham over more, he's not like a great talker, but he's a really good wrestler. And I hope that might translate really well. Let's do it. We already have plans with Mike Bailey, so my plan for Jonathan Gresham is not really to put him in storylines as much as he's just going to have good matches and keep defending his digital media title. So let's do steal the show for this because I think they can do it. Okay. I think we got a pretty good show brewing up here. Let's get a women's match. I want to get Jordan in. You got to keep building Jordan up to get her to Trish's level. We also have Masha here. And I don't know about Masha. The problem is because she's not as popular as Jordan or Trish, but she's our champion. And I don't think it's going to last long. Well, it's not going to last long. So let's do a tag team match, I guess. We'll do Jordan and Masha. And then we'll have them go up against I guess by elegance is the only option we got. And then let's have Trish at ringside. I guess what we could probably do is a triple threat. But I still want to keep building Masha up. Because I want to have a strong women's division. Get TNA back to its glory days with the knockouts. Okay. What to do next? So we still have Moose and Ace and Mike Bailey. I gotta change that. So I keep since I keep saying the wrong name. We have the Rascals and the Hardys. We got to definitely get the Rascals built up a little bit better here. So let's get a Rascals match. And we, let's see, can we build kind of just like a cheap tag team here? We can do JDC and Brian Myers. And let's have the Rascals win. And I guess, so let's do interference from... I'll have interference from Eddie. Wait a second. Brian Myers already wrestling, isn't he? Oh no, I changed that. That's right. Okay, so we'll actually do it this way. We don't even need to do it that version of the system. So let's do Eddie and Brian Myers versus the Rascals. So, and then we'll have Alicia interfere. And then we're also going to have the Hardys interfere too, and it's just to even things out. Alicia interferes, but then let's also have Jeff and Matt. Which I know I have them showing them a little more of a dark side, like a not a really dark side, but like things are getting tense between the Rascals and the Hardys. They're not just kind of like friends anymore. But I still think they still respect the Rascals enough to go save them. But you can tell there's tension behind it still when it happens. But anyways, all that chaos leads to the Rascals winning the match. And then we still have to address Joe Hendry here. Oh wait, we already did do that. My bad. We can have him do something else though, because he is in a feud with a lot of people. So I think I do want to do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have it'll be John Bradshaw talking to him. John says that Hendry is only a placeholder for Tom, while Tom is reaching his potential. Something like that. I don't even know if I spelled that right, but basically saying that Tom Pestok would have the title by now, but he's just waiting until the right moment, until the moment's right. But Joe Hendry's holding that title in the meantime. One of these times, I'm gonna put Tom Hannafin in a segment on accident. Oh, wrong thing. All right, and then let's have Tom have a match. So we got to keep building him up, and I don't always want him in a tag team. I don't really want him in a tag team at all. Where is Tom? Tom Pestok. Oh, he's good. He's built up. He's a major star. So let's have him go up against, I guess, Nick. Do we really do this to Nick? I think Nick, I'm probably just gonna have him be in a tag team with Ryan as well. I don't know. At least I don't know. I don't know if I kind of want to change things up. Shake it up a little bit. Because Nick was a champion for a while, and I don't know if I'm gonna want to go back to that anytime soon. How long did he hold it? Yeah, he held it for 183 days, but it's Hendry's time anyways, and I don't know. I don't think I want to do Nick Nemeth unless I can think of something like, a creative way to get him back on top. So let's have Tom Pestok win, and then we'll even have it due to interference from Jake Hager. So give him a little bit of integrity or whatever. That doesn't sound right, but all right. And then, so we have 20 more minutes. I think we could just do a long main event. But who? We still don't have a Mike Bailey match. And then Moose. Let's do Mustafa versus Mike Bailey. And let's have Moose at ringside. Because I'm going to have Santino before this match starts. We'll have it actually earlier in the day. Make it a little more, I think, realistic to how that would be. Let's also make this a steal the show match. Mustafa can't do it? Do 15? Okay, that's crazy. But yeah, we're going to have... Let's actually switch these. Let's switch these, yeah. Santino. Books. Number 1 contender for X Division title. So let's have Santino. Going to be cutting a promo, and then we'll have Moose off screen, Mike Bailey off screen, Mustafa Ali off screen, and let's add Mustafa to the storyline just to help it a little bit. I don't think he's going to stay after this match, but just so we can, I don't know if that's going to help boost things up a little bit. What's the problem? We need a storytelling match. We can do that easy. Let's put that, just kind of squeeze it in there. What should be our storytelling match? So System and Rascals, maybe? That makes sense. All right. So our first show post-Rumble. Let's go. Let's get into it. Okay, so Ace's celebration and the other people saying that they want their shot. I forgot to add Nick Nemeth to it, but no, okay, whatever. It's got a 68 rating. Mercedes and Nixon defeated Megan Bayne and Li Ying Lee. So yeah, Nixon and Mercedes doing pretty good. Megan Bayne and Lee did okay. I don't think I'm going to put them in a tag team. Maybe I'll come back to it. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm going to do with them, but this got a wrestling rating of 48, crowd rating of 32, semi rating of 42. I'm just going to keep kind of experimenting with the women's division, trying to get them to the best it can be. I'm not giving up. I just realized we have 530 people at the show. That's kind of crazy. Anyways, the System promo. I mean, the Mike Bailey wanting to come after the System and Moose in particular did terrible. I think I want to get Mike Bailey a manager, someone that can do the talking for him. I'm not sure. You can give me suggestions on who. And it sucks that Alicia Edwards is considered terrible. I don't think that's true. JDC, yeah, I can see, but yeah. So that was kind of sucked. Maybe we got to do a real system reboot, and add some members or whatever. But I don't know. Mike Bailey definitely needs a manager because he's way too. I want him to be over a lot more, and same with Moose. So I don't know what I'm going to have to do. Maybe find a talking person to talk for both of these guys individually, because obviously Alicia's not going to do the job. Young and Macklin defeat the Northern Armory due to interference from Josh Alexander helping Young and Macklin. It's got a wrestling rating of 45. Crowd did not like it. Semi rating of 53. That kind of sucks. I think it's probably because of the Northern Armory. I think they're unimportant. So that makes sense. I mean, I don't even know their names and I'm booking them, so that makes sense too. But Steve Macklin had a performance of 51. Eric Young had a performance of 47. Travis Williams with a 42. Judas Icarus with a 40. The segment is lost heat. That's sad. This early game stuff is really sucking, but I think we'll be okay. We'll push through. I think we just got to get some momentum built up with these guys. But yeah, the Northern Armory has good chemistry together, so definitely going to keep them together. No reason to break them up. And then afterwards, we have Josh Alexander trying to talk to Macklin and Young. Macklin kind of pushes him out of the way, which leads Josh Alexander to go talk to Eric Young. Kind of just leads to arguing going on after the match. Got a 57 rating. Macklin didn't do well. Maybe we should start scripting these. I didn't really notice that they were unscripted, but it's coming up that people are not doing well off script. So it's actually yeah, let's go ahead and change that real quick. Just for the future. Let me see. Should I change that for the others? I don't think I really need to change that for the others. Yeah, I think we'll be okay for the others. Let's continue. The digital media match where Jonathan Gresham beat Matt Cardona. Got a wrestling rating of 54, crowd rating of 42, and a semi rating of 51. Matt Cardona with a 50, Gresham with a 58. I know Gresham's a really good wrestler, and we're going to get some really good matches with him. So I think what I should do is I should go and find people like really good wrestlers and kind of have like the digital media division kind of just be really good wrestlers. I know X Division is probably that too, but X Division I want to be more kind of storyline based as well. It's a good middle. So you have the world title, which is definitely storyline based. The digital media is going to be super wrestling based. And then the X Division is going to be kind of a little bit of both and a little bit of crazier people, But anyways, yeah, let's continue. And then this segment of Santino Morel booking the number one contender match, got a 63. And then we have Jordan Grace and Masha defeating by elegance with a wrestling rating of 44, crowd rating of 31, semi rating of 54. And then we had I didn't realize I didn't mean to do this, but the finish saw Trish Stratus take over as a referee after the original official was knocked out. I didn't mean to do that. Honestly, I didn't even know you could do that. I probably did. I think I actually did know that. I just lied to you. I'm sorry. But anyways, Masha got a 55. Jordan Grace got a 58. Heather and Ash sucked, of course. So the knockout storyline advanced, but the Trish Stratus Grace and Masha's storyline did not advance. And Jordan was off her game. That sucks to see. But everything else was okay. This was an average. It was okay. I mean, for this show, it was okay. It's definitely not happy with how performances are, but I think it's going to get better. Rascals defeated the System due to interference from Alicia going after Trey Miguel, but then the Hardys come in and even the numbers out there. And Eddie Edwards got a performance of 60. He's doing really good. Maybe I need to do something else with Eddie Edwards. Maybe the System are going to break up. Or maybe something's going to happen. I got to think about it. I got to sit on it. Anyways, wrestling rating of 50, crowd rating of 35, segment rating of 57. And then we have Joe Hendry talking with John Layfield, John saying that Joe Hendry's only here to hold the title for Tom Pestock, waiting for Tom Pestock's moment to be just right, but he will be champion as soon as that moment comes. It's got a summary of 73. These two are a good pair to be in a feud against each other in. I think Tom might be okay too. Yeah, actually, Tom improvised well. So yeah, these good trio here. No, not the main event, sorry. But the number one contender for the X Division title, Mike Bailey defeats Mustafa Ali. This got a wrestling rating of 57, crowd of 39, segment rating of 63. Mustafa with a 58, Mike Bailey with a 55, and then the Moose and Mike Bailey performance advances. Now our main event, Tom Pestock defeats Nick Nemeth with the end of days following interference from Jake Hager. This got a wrestling rating of 58, crowd rating of 51, segment rating of 62. Tom Pestock with a 59 performance, Nick Nemeth with a 57 performance. It lost heat as expected. For like the first time this whole show, it seems, Tom Hannafin and Matthew Renwald got a good chemistry bonus here, but okay, we'll be fine with that. We gained popularity in 28 regions and overall rating was 64, so we did pretty okay. We gained money as well, but we're losing money still faster, looks like. So things are going to have to change. I think hopefully our contracts, I'm going to go and do the rest of them. Hopefully changing the contracts helps. We just got to beat the bank. We got to try to do this faster than we can get shut down. I think we have a year to get our finances around. I think that's how long you can be in the negatives for, I think, is a year. Yeah, we got okay viewing figures. I'm not too upset about that. We just gotta fight this money situation and get that back up. But I'm gonna cut this short. That was a long show to book, so I'm gonna end it there. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.